Roofing contractors. It's Scott Dennison. I'm your top-ranked roofer, and I've come back today, and I've got a new video for you. I want to talk today about how this new Google is going to affect your results. Today, I'm going to take a short break from telling you about the VPS transformational positioning that we've been on. That's a process that I developed, and we're going to take a break from that just for a week because I want you to travel into the future with me and take a look at something. So here we are traveling into the future. And I want to talk to you about the new Google. The future is here. It's called Pmax. And it's just one of a whole bunch of changes that are going on under Google as they implement full AI, full artificial intelligence. And this is going to change your business forever, guys. I'm telling you, you've got to be paying attention to this. In essence, Pmax is a new ad model in Google. And with Google, you're not lost. You're here, wherever that happens to be. But you've got to be very, very careful with these kinds of changes. I'm not going to try to explain Pmax here. Just know that it's an AI-driven product, and it changes search forever. Do they have a goal in all of this? Well, it certainly seems to be the same as it's always been. Google wants to provide the most relevant results, and they do that by tweaking their algorithms constantly. You, on the receiving end of those tweaks, have to adjust and fine-tune and make changes. Businesses, including roofers, have learned how, or they've paid people to make these changes for them. And over the years, this has been called building your SEO. But you better think twice, because it's impossible now to get over on Google. Their artificial intelligence makes it much, much harder to do the things that we once did to rank websites without getting caught and getting punished and getting penalized. The solution, if you still want to be in the game, if you still want to get customers from Google, is to compete. I'm going to show you a little bit about how to do that. If you want to be found in Google when your perfect prospect searches, you're going to have to improve your presentation to people. So here's a list of some things that you can do. Look at the content on your homepage. Go to the homepage of your website and just read what you've got there. The pictures, look at the pictures. Read the words. Do they represent the story you want to tell or that you do tell? Or are you telling a different story? Because if you're missing sales, if you've got leads coming in and you're not closing the sales, maybe there's part of it right there. There's some incongruency in the story you tell when you meet people versus the story that they read on their own. Here's another one. Check your homepage title tag. Many, many, many of these are not going to help the business that's using them. Your homepage title tag tells Google where you want to rank. It's the most important piece of content data on the homepage of your website. The one above has a minuscule chance to rank, and the only word it might rank for would be home. I don't think, if you are playing the keyword game, that if you rank for the word home, it will help you sell a lot of roofs. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. Here's another. Are the words on your pages written in your voice? Or did somebody else write them and copy them over to your pages? There is an enormous amount of this going on where you've got good content on your site, and the next thing you know, your competitors are using the words from your page. I've seen it happen over and over. Are the pictures on your site, are they mostly from your jobs? Or are they mostly stock photos? And are you getting a consistent amount of new customer reviews? All of these are factors in your rankings going forward, and it's going to be harder and harder if you don't tune all this stuff up and make it excellent. If I visit your About page, or even your roof replacement or your roof repairs pages, will I find you explaining the journey that I'm on as a customer? And by the term journey, that's a term that Google uses to describe the process that their customers are going through. So do you describe the journey step by step where I could read it? Have you compared the pages of your competition to your own? You could trust me when I tell you Google has. They've looked at your pages, they've looked at your pages, and they've looked at your competitors' pages. They know who they think is better. Do you know who they think is better? Google's like an all-seeing eye. They have so much computing power and so many ways that they're looking that it's an all-seeing eye. They can see everything. They take what you give them and they use that to decide what and who is the best company in the area. And so, as nicely as I could put it, that comes back to you. Your business, your results are dictated by what you have to show your marketplace, what you are showing your marketplace, and what you're showing Google. Now, I think it's a perfect time for a business to get in front of this. This Pmax, Performance Max, is very new. The AI is still being implemented. It's moving deeper and deeper into the systems by the day. But if you're ready to protect yourself, to protect your roofing company, so that you have a steady amount of visibility and you've got a process to start gaining more reviews, you're going to need to know what Google can see and what they're looking for. You probably need to complete an audit of your online process to find both the weaknesses and the opportunities that are standing right in front of you. Isn't it time to know what Google already knows about you? Wouldn't that be useful to you as a business owner? Well, if you think so, if you agree with me, then you're going to want to order your VPS Transformational Audit today. We're doing these for $9.97. It's 100% guaranteed. Your first step is going to be to schedule time to talk with me about your business, your goals, and your challenges. And you can set yours up by visiting Top Ranked Roofer, and in the top right-hand corner, you'll see a blue button that says Let's Talk. Click that. My calendar will appear, and you'll be able to schedule a time for us to talk. Our objective will be to help get you set up for an audit so that you can figure out what Google knows about you, and then you can make decisions to run your business from there. Have a great week, guys. We'll talk to you sometime soon.